Hello everyone! Welcome to the beverage demonstration video. I am going to show you simple brewing technique that you can execute at home during your free time and how to make your instant coffee more exciting. In this video, I will give you a short but hopefully a complete overview of the most common brewing methods. We'll talk about French press, mocha pot, and coffee concoction using your instant coffee. So now I am going to show you the equipment and ingredients needed for you to execute the brewing method and the coffee concoction using your instant coffee. So first we have here the French press. You also need water heater, your mocha pot, and for instant coffee concoction, you need instant coffee, fresh milk, full cream milk if possible, evaporated milk, condensed milk, and for syrup, you can use chocolate syrup or caramel syrup. Of course, you also need your ground coffee. Later, I am going to show you how to make a classic Thai milk tea using black tea. Here are the things that you need. French press, any size. Your coffee scale or weighing scale, ground coffee, like the texture of table salt, hot water, and your coffee cup. For brewing, the starting point is to know the ratio between the coffee and water, which is 1:15, which means for 1 gram of coffee, you need 15 ml of hot water. So for the demonstration, I'll be using 20 grams of coffee. Based on the ratio, I'm going to put in 300 ml of hot water. French press is probably the most popular and the most used coffee brewer in the world because it's very simple and easy to use. The next thing is to stir it. This will help facilitate the extraction of coffee, since French press is an immersion coffee brewing method. So the longer it steeps, the more powerful the brew. So we just want to help it out by stirring it. After, cover your coffee with the plunger of the French press. Then, we wait for 4 minutes. Push the plunger to separate the grind. Do it slowly to extract all the flavors from the coffee. And then prepare your coffee cup. Coffee that are usually from French press is of a higher body flavors and more mixed and less transparent compared to other coffee brewing methods. Things that are good about French press is that it's easy to use, you don't need extra fillers, pouring is simple, it doesn't require pouring kettle and brewing equipment, and you can even brew in bigger quantities. Enjoy your coffee. This is the first brewing technique using mocha pot. This is what I use to make coffee most of the time because they make coffee that's halfway between espresso, which is super strong, and drip coffee. We are going to start on the bottom with hot water. The downside of using cold water is that while you're heating your water, you're heating up your coffee too. And heating up the coffee means it's going to taste a little bit more bitter. So, just fill up the bottom with hot water right below the safety valve. And add coffee ground using the middle part of the metal mesh. The type of ground should be a little coarser than the ones that we will be using for French press. Fill it, but don't push it down. And make sure to lock and secure the mocha pot. After, just leave it off. As soon as you hear the gargling sound, you need to cool it down to stop the cooking process. Take it off the stove and just run the bottom part with cooled water in the sink. Then, enjoy your coffee. I am going to show you a simplified version of Dalgona coffee that you can do at home. The iced Spanish latte using instant coffee. For this, I am going to use 120 ml of evaporated milk. You also need 30 ml condensed milk. Don't forget 30 grams instant coffee. Also, you need 60 ml of hot water. Ice, and to froth your milk mixture, you need mixing bowl and a wire whisk. Also, don't forget to prepare your mug and of course your measuring tools. The first step is to prepare your milk mixture. Combine your evaporated milk with your 30 ml condensed milk. You can also use other types of milk like full cream milk, soya milk, and other fresh milk. Using your mixing bowl and your wire whisk, froth the milk. The frothing process helps your milk mixture create volume. Frothing agitates your milk to produce a mass of small bubbles. Then set aside. Next is to prepare your coffee mixture. Dissolve your instant coffee with 60 ml of hot water. After dissolving, you can also froth your coffee mixture if you want. Next is to prepare your mug. Fill the mug with ice. Next is to pour the coffee mixture and your milk mixture. Don't forget to froth your milk. Then, enjoy your iced Spanish latte. The next instant coffee concoction is your iced Mexican coffee. And here are the things that you need. You need 60 grams of coffee granules or instant coffee. Next is your cinnamon powder. You also need 120 ml milk, ice. Don't forget your cup, your measuring tool, and 45 ml chocolate syrup. You can also use chocolate sauce. First is to dissolve your instant coffee using hot or cold water. Stir the mixture to help dissolve the instant coffee. Next is to add your 45 ml chocolate syrup. You can also make your own chocolate syrup by adding 1 part of milk or 1 part of cream with 1 part of chocolate. Next is to add 2 dashes of cinnamon powder. And fill the mug with ice. If you don't like iced Mexican coffee, you can also do the same recipe using hot milk. Then add your 120 ml milk. So that's your iced Mexican coffee. Enjoy your coffee. I am going to show you how to make classic milk tea at home. First is to steep your tea. Make sure to use black tea. Next is to prepare your ingredients. First is your tea. Second is your half and half. Half and half is a combination of 1 part evaporated milk and 1 part of condensed milk. You also need your measuring tool. Next is your ice. And don't forget your cup. First, mix your tea with 75 ml of half and half. You need 150 ml tea and 75 ml half and half. You can adjust the level of sweetness of half and half depending on the amount of evaporated milk. You can increase the amount of evaporated milk if you want your milk tea to be a little sweeter. You can also reduce the level of sweetness by reducing the amount of condensed milk in the mixture. Stir the mixture, your tea and your half and half. After, fill the mug with ice. For classic milk tea, you only need 3 ingredients: your tea, condensed milk, and your evaporated milk. And of course, your egg. Enjoy!